Hey guys, it's Missy, and welcome back to Books and a Baby. It's you. So today I'm going to be doing the Grinch Book Tag. So let's get started. Question number 1 is, half of the lights on the Christmas tree are burnt out. Name a book, series, or character that started out good but then went downhill. So for me, I'm going to say Half Bad by Sally Green. I enjoyed the first book in this series, and then I tried to read the second and just could not get into it. I kind of would like to go back and try to push through and see how the series ends, but this series just kind of went downhill for me. Question number 2. Annoying Great Aunt Sally. Who will not leave you alone? Name a book that you didn't enjoy, but everyone else seems to love it, so it never goes away. Me, I would say Circe by Madeline Miller. Now, I didn't hate this book, but I feel like everybody else who read it loved it so much more than me. I only gave this one 3 stars, but everybody else that I watch seems to love this book, so that's my answer. Number 3. Your pets keep knocking over the Christmas decorations. Name a character that keeps messing things up for everyone else. You can't pick a villain. For this one, I say Joe in You by Caroline Kepnes. I don't see him as a villain. He's our main character. He does some pretty messed up stuff, but I don't see him as the villain. I see him as just a messed up individual. Number 4, you hear your parents putting out the presents and learn Santa isn't real. Name a book you were spoiled for. So, I'm pretty good at staying away from spoilers, so I would just have to say any book that I read that I've watched the movie before I read the book. Sometimes I go into movies not knowing that they're books, and then so I'm kind of spoiled, but I do still like to go back and read the books because I like to see how they're different. But yeah, I try to stay away from spoilers for the most part. Number 5. It's freezing outside. Name a main character you just couldn't connect with. And for me, I would say this is the whole book, The Mars Room by Rachel Kushner. I read this because it was one of the Man Booker long list, I think, and I just did not connect with the story at all. I don't really even remember what happened. I know it's about these women that are in prison. I still have the book, and I'm thinking about possibly rereading it to see maybe what I missed, but I just didn't enjoy it. Question number 6. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, and it's giving you the anti-romantic feelings. Name a couple you just couldn't stand. And for me, I'm going to say Seraphim and Malachias, I think is how you say his name, in The Wicked Saints. I just didn't like them. Like I've said in other videos, I just didn't like these characters at all. So I didn't like their relationship either. Question number 7. The scratchy homemade wool sweater you got for Christmas years ago but won't get rid of. Show some books that have been sitting on your shelves for a while and you aren't motivated to read, but you don't have the heart to get rid of. Stephen King's It. I am already terrified of clowns, and well, I wouldn't say terrified, but they creep me out a lot. I know that everyone seems to love it, and I would like to read the book, but I don't know how I feel about it. And as I am on a shift where I drive a lot and would have to listen to the audiobook. I either go to work like when it's light out and come home when it's dark, like as of right now, and I don't know that I could do a scary book like that with the shift that I'm working right now. So, but that's a book that I've had for a while that I really do want to read, but it just kind of scares me and intimidates me and makes me not want to pick it up. Number 8. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Name a character death you're still mad about. So, if you have not watched the first season of Game of Thrones or read the first book of Game of Thrones, just mute until I put down the picture of the book. But Ned Stark, I am still furious about the way that he died. I hate that I fell in love with him because I watched the first season of the show way before I ever read the first book. I actually watched all of the show before I ever really read the first book, and Ned Stark's death still gets me. I hate that he died. He was like the best character. So anyways, you can unmute now. So number 9 is the malls are overly crowded with holiday shoppers. Name a series that has too many books in it or went on too long. And for me, that's the Sookie Stackhouse series by Charlene Harris. Now, actually, this is a series that I would like to complete because I read most of the books in this series, but this book series is 13 books long, and it's just too long. Another one, even though I love it, is Outlander. Outlander is like 8 books long already, and each book is almost 1,000 pages. Like, I love them, but they're so long. They're so long. Alright, and number 10, name a main character you hate. And for me, this would be the main character, which I can't even remember her name, from The Seduction Expert. This was the worst book I read this year, and I don't like it. So anyways, that is the Grinch Book Tag. If you've read any of these books, please comment down below what you thought of them. Also, like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can see when I post new videos. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.